Okay, check it out. So Mike calls me and says, hey, I've got this bucket truck that I've owned for a while and it's not at my house and the people want it gone. So we're here to see if this old truck will start. I know almost nothing about it. It's clearly a bucket truck, has two sets of outriggers, a service body. It's a Ford F700, F800. So F800 there. It's got a diesel, not sure what it is yet, but obviously, you got like, cylinder locations there for oxyacetylene, tool storage in there. Some of them open, some of them need some persuasion, but that's the bucket arm, and obviously the bucket itself needs some fiberglass work, but it's a beast of a truck. So it's been sitting here for, I really don't know how long it's been here. We'll see if I can figure that out. What?
We're not going to have a return on the diesel, Steve.
Yeah, check that out. I got some Victor oxyacetylene torch. There's another head for it.
We might be able to start it. Return fuel coming back.
I got big nuts. Ooh, oh yeah. Smells like moldy t-shirts and stale something. It's got like a VIN ID card. Interesting. Yeah. Looks like we got 104,000 miles on it. So I would guess that's not 1,104,000, but yeah, dirty. See, what do we got here for a shifter? 6-speed plus a reverse. Yeah. We're just gonna jump right in. The big plan is not to restore this. The big plan is it's to get it running so we can get it out of here. So that's the goal, and we're just gonna jump right in, trying to figure out what it's gonna take to move it. Find out. This is a diesel. There's a turbo. It's got an onboard air compressor, which is absolutely awesome. It is a 7.8 liter diesel engine, 474. And mechanical fuel injected on the other side. That's our air intake tube. That's probably power steering. Steering box. It's got air brakes. That's why. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Air brakes, hence the compressor. So what are you messing with?
You want to see this line there?
Yeah.
That broke off.
Okay.
I broke it off because it was bent all up like this.
All right.
They
Well,
tried
here,
to-
I have wrenches that are proper size.
Okay.
All right, so the way it was when Mike got the truck, this is coming off of the injector pump here, and so it went kind of up this way. Pulled that off. He's got another little chunk of line. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this piece on here into the injector pump, and then we're gonna take a piece of fuel line from here into a jug of diesel so that we can try and get it running. The goal here is not to fix this, it is to get it to move.
That's 9. I think it's 5/8 I had in my pocket.
I had the 5/8.
You got 5/8.
Yeah, I think it's just slightly messed up a little bit. But
Well, when I took it off, it was kind of like beat to death.
yeah, I believe that.
They had this here thing was kind of. I pulled that line off because it was not going right, and then I said, well, somebody's done something here, and I don't care about them fuel filters.
Yeah. All right. So later on, we'll probably replace this tube that goes to the fuel filters. But for now, this will work as the fuel input into the engine. So this has a Bosch fuel injection pump. It's a PES6P, so it looks like it's a P pump. Those are good pumps.
It's a 12-volt system.
It is 12? Okay, that's good to know. Let me grab a battery.
Yeah, I had.
Alright, so I figured out this is our positive lead. These are the negatives. We're gonna hook up the jump and carry. So this JNC 950 has 2 batteries in it. So it's got 3,400 cranking amps. Or 3,400 amps, not cranking amps.
Okay. And all we have to do is turn the lights on this thing, and then I'll tell you where your starter loom is. So in other words, if the lights come on, then we'll know which one's there for starter. Loom. The lights are on.
They're on?
Well, the park light's on.
Something came on?
The park light did.
Brake light.
I heard something click once.
Yeah, me too.
And did it come loose with it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
You need a brush?
Go ahead. There you go. You can crank pretty good here.
What if we...
This is smoking.
I do... Try the other positive lead, maybe.
Okay. I think this standard shift is it out of gear and automatic, isn't it? Or is it
No,
standard?
it's standard.
Okay.
Maybe try another different one in the grounds, too.
Yeah, could do that.
Alright, I got both jumpers in. Watch your fingers.
Yeah.
We're just not, I think it's just not getting a good connection.
Huh?
It's not getting a good ground connection.
Yeah, it could be a bad ground period.
Is that fan moving at all?
Yes.
The oil don't have water, but it sure is pretty heavy. I could pull the air breather out too.
Baby's got a Jake brake.
These are pretty clean. There ain't nothing in them too. That makes a big. Okay, now we're straight out, so
Okay,
you,
tell me when.
whenever you're ready.
Alright. Alright, let's try it one more time. Fingers out.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm way away.
Let's go right to the starter.
I don't know how you're gonna do that. I'll figure that out.
I have half a mind to cut these leads off and just go right to the wire on one. Let me try cleaning it up first. Alright, Mike.
Okay.
I will get in there. We'll crank it over.
So one does go start. Okay. So there's another operation in this one.
Alright, here we go.
Go ahead. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. Just fuel it.
she fired.
She fuel it.
Heck yeah.
So all we gotta do is put some fuel in this red tank. While we're at it, let's pull that doghouse out while we're sitting down here for a second. We can get the doghouse loose. Let's pull that doghouse back. Just to see what's behind here, to see what we're looking at too.
Alright, so we got the boat tank hooked up. Primer ball, inline filter directly into the fuel injection pump. Now we're gonna see if we can get it to go more than just a little bit like we just did. So let's find out how loud this thing is. Ready?
Yeah.
Fire in the hole.
Oh, I locked it there. Just a second.
Okay. Should we crack a line just to try and bleed some of that air out?
I think it'll be all right because they're really big box. These things really kick out. I think it'll be okay. Crank it a much more time. Okay, I'm gonna just keep the bull hard.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Well, we got another problem.
That. I don't know where the throttle is.
Well, we got another problem.
That.
This is definitely set up with a pump.
A fuel pump?
Yeah, and the pump is...
We need to get to that.
The pump is back behind these filters. So that pump is right on the back of the okay, I would say
right here?
Right behind the injector. So we are going to have, I'm going to have to keep pressure on this.
Well, or we take a piece of fuel line from that tube you just did to the fuel filter.
Yeah.
Here, from here to here, and then we get our fuel line on the back of the pump. Follow me?
Yeah, we can do that.
Because then that way, we will utilize the pump, which is going to be better than you trying to keep squeezing that ball.
Whatever. Fire. It's going to fire because it's starting to fire now. And it's going to return.
Yeah. All right, fire in the hole.
Uh-huh. Don't like turning over very well. No. I'm looking at the water here too.
I wonder if this is a 24 volt.
I can't tell you that for sure, but I'm not thinking it is.
Well, all that's going to happen is it'll just spin that faster if I put it on 24 volts.
Yeah, you ain't gonna hurt it.
So,
Stick it on 24, it'll crank a little bit faster. Ain't gonna kill it.
all right, fire in the hole.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to try 24 volt. Alright, we're back to 12 volts, but I got both batteries on.
Did you have both the positives hooked to the same lead the last time?
I did the last time, and then I separated them.
I might have to chase these down a little bit.
Well, I'm almost thinking we jump right to the solenoid here.
If you can get into it.
Alright, now we got the truck, 2 batteries. See if we can get it to spin fast enough.
going. I don't think I locked it though.
No, let those wires. I think it's battery.
I think the battery's pulling down so much, but
All right.
okay.
Try it again.
Yeah. Okay, we could probably run it, but we're going to have to dump this fuel somehow back into this.
Coming out pretty heavy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's all right, though.
I saw that, hence I didn't want to spray it yet.
Why?
Now, the only problem is I have no throttle. When I hit the gas, it does nothing. So
Right.
am I pulling this wire? Is this wire my throttle?
Well, the way they set it up, it had to be.
So if I need to give it throttle, I need to be pulling that back,
Yeah,
yeah?
I can take care of that.
Well, I can do it. It just...
Well, let me see what it does.
All right. You ready, Mike?
Yeah, I ain't gonna touch it. Go ahead.
Yeah, baby. Heck yes. Is that the throttle?
Nope, not yet. I got it. I'm trying.
So it's a 1990 Ford F800 bucket truck. The color is orange, as if you didn't know. But now we know the year. I didn't really look at the paperwork inside yet.
Okay, keep going.
No more ether, it's locking in.
I got it.
Yeah, baby. Heck yes. All right.
Okay.
Try it again.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready? Okay, you got that?
Gotta roll it back, see fire. Go ahead. I can hit it very hard, so I don't think that's got anything to do with
Building air pressure.
Okay, good in there. Go ahead.
There we go.
And maybe so. One more time.
There's no throttle.
Yeah, let me get the throttle. I'm not gonna sit there.
Man, I love old machines. This thing's been sitting for God knows how long. Fired up, humming beautifully. Damn thing's in reverse, holding itself up on the outriggers. Nobody's driving it. I feel like I'm gonna kill you, Mike. Every time I see the cab rock near your butt.
You were rolling.
So, girl just needs a little TLC. I don't know, this thing can be a strong runner. That tranny feels strong. It catches really well. And
yeah, that blow by will just probably stop anyway. It's been setting.
True.
It ain't it ain't a blow by though. It's a water blow by. So I think it's moisture mainly.
Some built there's evaporating all that off.
Yeah. Seems to be no blue into it, you know,
like it would be if it was burning oil.
Ain't real noisy though.
No, it sounds really good. It idles really well too, and it's pulling from the tank well.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Well, yeah, we just fit once.
Yeah, after you've let that air off.
No, he just told me that the tank is dirty. He didn't say nothing.
Oh,
He claimed to filled it.
I'm not saying that.
That was the guy who owned it. Then, you know, before he did. So the only thing they had problem with is they had changed a lot of filters, so the tank pulled a lot of dirt.
Well, that's an easy fix later.
Yeah. Don't take much because you're just on the high side now. You were up on it. You just,
I could feel it. And really all I needed was more throttle. Yeah.
You couldn't keep throttle on. It kept bending as you were backing up, and I
swear the video is going to make it look like you're going to die back here.
Oh no.
All right, check it out. Here is the resting place of that old beast. Look at it over there, just happily ticking away. Oh, blowing off the air and everything. But man, look, it's probably, I don't know, 6 to 8 inches deep. Been sitting there a while. But yeah, look at the holes in the back wheels. They're as deep, maybe even a little bit more. Here's a, looks like a rubber bump stop off it. But yeah, heck yes. So I think we're gonna try and get it home. The only big thing is the throttle plate is sticking. All right, well, throttle kind of works. I got a wire here so I can pull it back. Real safe. And we're gonna just go, I guess. Shut her down!
She was pulling hard.
She was smoking.
I think one of the brakes was dragging a little bit.
Yeah.
I smelled it when you come up there.
Yeah.
And I seen it diesel a little bit.
It did not like making that corner.
Well, you know what? Well, I tell you what it is.
I think it's that.
Huh?
I think it's the tire just binding.
Yeah. It was, I think one of the reasons it's doing the thing how to get fuel. Yeah, I smell it coming out.
I thought that too because it doesn't have any power burn it.
Oh,
now,
man.
I think that throttle, so if you look at this, I stuck a piece of like baling wire on the top.
Roll back.
On the top and bottom of it so I could pull back, and then I kept having to jam this plate under to get some leverage, and it just, but
it stayed out.
It gave me enough. The clutch works well. It feels like it's got plenty of power. The transmission goes into gear really nice.
I think the right and the left side's dragging.
Okay.
A little bit, because I could smell a little bit when you come up there.
Well, whatever. Now it's not where it was.
If you can make your hill I said, that's it. I wondered if you can make it.
Well, so what I did was I put it in lower gear and I just gave it
all that.
every bit of it. And by the midway, three-quarters of the way up, it was bogging a bit, but I just kind of kept riding it.
Yeah.
My thought was, don't get stuck on the hill.
Oh, I was going to get ready to go get the dock.
Get something to pull it up.
Dock. I was going to pull it up at the dock. That's about the only way you pull it up, you know.
Can't get a better ad for the jump and carry jumper packs, man. Those things are tanks. And I have been testing this 950 for them. They've got a different supplier making batteries out of Taiwan now instead of China, which, if you know anything about tools, Taiwan does make way better tools and electronics than China. So, big shout out to Jump and Carry. All right, well, we got it back to Mike's. A pretty quick recovery, honestly. So, obviously, we got the exhaust delete going on here. It was running hardcore hot. So, still not even down past 190. But it's holding air. The PTO worked. Some of the lights worked. The turn signals were working. Something's got to be done up with this. See, here's the throttle, and what's happening, you push this in and it's broken down in there. And so what I was doing to drive it, I jammed this plate under here for some leverage, like so. And then that gave me enough, I had to really jam it up, that gave me enough of a throw to give it some gas to be able to use it. But then it obviously had no return or no return spring, so I took a piece of baling wire, and then right up here near my shifter hand, I had the shifter and my throttle return wire. So I was tapping my head and stomach and a few other things. And then, just like another one of my trucks, this is the fuel shutoff. So you pull this, it kills fuel to the rail on the diesel and then shuts it off, because you shut the key off and it just shuts off all the electronics. But I mean, all in all, seat's actually in pretty nice shape. Most of the boxes work well. We know the outriggers work well. We didn't try the boom yet, but Mike was saying that apparently it does work. There's the controls for it. So, a few other issues. I mean, it's already got a hitch on it. Definitely has its ugly beauty. There's the big turntable. And so Mike's plan is to pull this back up, strap some bands around it, and fiberglass the heck out of that bucket. As you can see here, the boom can also be a winch or a crane, essentially. It looks like it's got a synthetic line in there. Yeah, it's a Ramsey winch right on there. So it's a jib, 2,000 pound rated. That could be handy. Well, we rescued another. This time it was a Ford 1990 with an Alltech boom crane bucket truck with 4 45-degree angle outriggers. Awesome. You guys take it easy.